Hello, hi, it's Liz here and I'm back today with the 15-minute art drawing practice following this book by Jessica Smith, and we are at project 27, a leopard. I'm using this notebook. It was a fairly cheap notebook and I decorated the front with some scrapbook paper, and we're just doing a project per page. And that was last week. Cute seal. So this week, let's get on with our leopard. I'll just clip that open. There we are. And what we normally do is we normally put the book over there and that book there. Okay, in fact I need another clip for this one. I think because we're kind of halfway through the book. Here we are. Right, I'm just going to sit down, make sure we're all in the right place. Right. Okay, so step one, sketch out the shape of the leopard. Pencil in the eyes and nose so you get the right placement ahead of the next stage. Right, so this shape looks like it could be a little bit tricky, but I think I'm going to start with this, just this immediately stands out, this kind of line here. So just a line down, and then a little ear, and then along, and then another little ear, straight into his back, down and round his bottom. Oh, and then right down to his tail and round there, and then I did more in the one go than I thought I would there. I'm just not sure I'm in the right scale. Right, and then this is his hind leg. I think what we need is this back bit to be a little bit bulgy and then a little bit more down. I think I did it too straight. So yeah, so that's better. And then kind of up and round. Maybe more that kind of shape. I knew this would be a tricky one. Right. And then round from his paw and his hind leg, up like that. And then out from here. Is his paw, well, his front leg, and then a second leg, but I think they're too small. Thank goodness for the rubber today. Now, there we are. I think maybe ours is just a little bit thinner. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, I think we're all right, actually. I think his tail's maybe a wee bit too long. There, that's better. What do you think? That looks better. Okay, now it's time to colour block the whole shape apart from the nose. Gold and yellow marker pen. Maybe even go for a pink leopard. I'm not sure about that. Right, so as usual, I'll be using my Kuretake Real Brush pens. I've picked out a variety of yellowy gold, and we'll see how that goes. I think I'll go for the palest yellowy, or maybe the palest orangey colour, and then I've got a darker orange and a light brown. So we'll see how this orangey colour goes. So I'm using my plastic palette. Just move them up there just now. And I've got some water. And from my little bundle of paper napkins. Right, so we're just colouring the whole shape, apart from apparently his nose, which I guess is maybe going to be black or dark brown at a later stage. Yes, this isn't a bad colour because it's nice and paler, and we can add some shading, maybe with one of the darker colours. And I'm guessing later on he'll be getting his spots. Made a wee bit of a mess there trying to rub out, and I've scraped the paper because it's wet. Never mind. Alright, okay. Step 3. Now take a blue marker pen to add the shadows and details on his legs and ears. Colour in the furthest front leg and add a curved line under the leopard's chin and one inside the ears. Right, so a curve under the leopard's chin. I'm just going to do it in pencil because I want to then do that with my black fine liner. And I'm not going to use blue either. I'm going to go for the brownie colour to add my shadow. So yeah, so this leg is darker, and then a little bit in his ear, and then round this, round here. And then I think what we'll do is we'll just blend that in a little bit at the edges. I think we'll add, what's on the next page? Right, no more shading, just the spots. So I think we will add some more shading under his chin, because that's where. So maybe just root down the edges a wee bit, and then down the bottom of his tail and round there and underneath here. I went to a Copic colouring class about, oh my goodness, 6-7 years ago now, and we got taught where to put the shading. And the girl that was taking us, the lady that was taking the class said, the thing to remember is you put your shading where the sun don't shine. And that always stuck in my head. I thought, yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So it would be anywhere that's if the tiger, well, it's not a tiger, if the leopard was lying in the sun, you would be putting the shading where the sun don't shine. Yeah, that's all. Whoops, that's all right. Okay. Right, step 4. Using a sharp black coloured pencil, add some oval spots to all over the leopard's body. Add a few to the face, but not too many. You can colour in the spots quite randomly, as that gives the best. Now also add a black tip to the tail. So I've got this pen that is what is it? It's all in Japanese. Tombow, I see Tombow. Calligraphy pen, it says. That's all. So black tip on his tail. Okay, and random spots. Now, is this dry? Not really. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to do the grass that he's sitting on next to give that a chance to dry before I put the black spots on, because if I put the black spots on just now, they'll just spread, and he'll have black blotches instead of black spots. Yeah, and we can't have a leopard with blotches. Yeah, he's sitting on top of a grassy cliff, watching the leopard cubs playing down below. There we are, a little bit of grass. I'm just being fancy now. Right, so what were we going to do? Yes, we'll go round the outline. Oh, and we need to do his tiny. See, they've made the eyes really tiny. And we'll just do his nose as well. And then there's... Oh, that kind of brings him to life, doesn't it? Right, let's just scribble round. While our paint is drying in the middle. And then we can add the spots at the end. Yeah, right, so we were going to use this for the spots. I think we're fairly dry. So they're not dots, they're kind of ovals of different sizes. So, oh, and there's these whiskers to get. And then it says not too many on his face. So that it doesn't look like his eyes. And then his whiskers just come from there. Now, I need to turn this there we are. Okay, maybe one more here. Now, is that us? Because I think we did that. An upside down triangle for the nose, 2 small dots, a fine colour for the inside of the ears, some pink, some lines for the eyebrows. Oh, we can hardly see eyebrows. You can also add 3 nose for the whiskers. Right, we've done that. So we need eyebrows. So let's see. I think we'll just go back to the pale yellow and see if that, well, we didn't use that, it was the orange. I'm not sure I want eyebrows, to be honest. Let's see. No, but we can easily sort that by just lifting that off. See how that was just eyebrows. No. We can sort that. There we are. There. Okay. Well, I knew that one was going to be a wee bit tricky, but I think we did okay. What do you think? Ours is a wee bit thinner. He's been on a diet. Okay, so what's next week? Oh my goodness, an octopus. Oh, that looks... But then I suppose with that it doesn't matter, the squiggly arms. You don't need to do exactly all those squiggles. But that just looks a little bit funny. That'll be fun. Oh, and then it's a chicken. Oh, a pink chicken. I'm thinking I won't be doing a pink chicken. I think I'll be doing one of those chickens that's, you know, the kind of nice deep orangey brown with a wee bit of red. I think I might do that colour for the chicken. And a blue octopus. Don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the notion takes us next week. Right, okay, so that's us. So have a nice relaxing Sunday afternoon. We were out this morning for some coffee and some breakfast, well, a wee brunch, and now we're in. Mr. Buttonsforbrains is going to soak in the bath for a while on a Sunday afternoon, and I might do the same, and then we'll have afternoon tea because we've bought a nice cake and a cookie, and we'll sit and watch an old James Bond movie. So that's going to be our relaxing rest of a Sunday. And yeah, so thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.